Hello students, 11th Commerce, Unit 2, Forms of Business Organization, Chapter 4, Sole Proprietorship. Organization. Organization means institution, an association, or a company. Business. The process of buying and selling of goods with profit motive is called a business. What is business organization? Business organization is a institutional arrangement for any kind of business activity. Business organization is an organization which is engaged in some industrial or commercial activity. Here, industrial means production based, commercial mean buying and selling process. So, we can conclude business organization institution which is involving itself in production and buying and selling process. Here, the business organization includes service rendering also. Based on the kind of business organization, the ownership will be determined and who is going to control over the business also decided. So, the business organization may be owned and controlled by single individual or group of individuals based on the nature of organization. Business organization has separate legal entity. In that case, based on the nature of the business, the legal entity will be decided. Forms of business organization. It can be divided into two main types on the basis of ownership: corporate enterprise and non-corporate enterprise. Corporate enterprise. The legal entity of the enterprise is distinct from that of its owners. That means the ownership is separated from its management and the owners cannot take direct control of the business. In corporate enterprise, owner is different from the business unit. Here, both are different persons. In that case, the owner cannot take any decisions on his own in the business. Examples: joint stock company, cooperative, and state enterprises. Non-corporate enterprise is opposite for the corporate enterprise. In corporate enterprise, we have seen the owner and the business are different entity. Here, the enterprise and its owners are considered as having the same entity. Here both are same. That is, the ownership and business are not separated. Owners can have direct control over the business. Owners can directly involve in the business to take decision on his own. Examples: sole trading concern, partnership firms, joint Hindu family business. What is sole proprietorship? After seeing this image, you will get the answer for the query sole proprietorship. It's a petty shop image, a suitable image and suitable example for sole proprietorship. Here, a single person invested his money and skills to start the business, and he utilized his marketing knowledge to develop and manage his business. He is solely responsible for his actions takes place in the business. Sole proprietorship. Sole proprietorship is a form of business organization in which an individual introduces his own capital, uses his own skill and intelligence in the management of its affairs, and is solely responsible for the results of his operations. It's a first stage in the evaluation of the forms of organization, and it is the oldest among them. Characteristics of sole trading business. Here, single ownership is followed, no sharing of profit loss with anybody else, one man's capital is introduced, unlimited liabilities followed, less legal formalities, and one man control. These are the characteristics of sole trading. Now, we can see elaborately. Characteristics of sole trading business. Ownership by one man. Sole proprietorship is owned by single person. Sole trader contributes the required capital for the business. He is not only the owner of the business but also the manager of the entire affairs. The second one, freedom of work and quick decisions. In sole proprietorship, a single person is the owner, so he no need to consult with anyone. He can take quick decisions as its own. Then unlimited liability. When the business assets are not enough to pay off his business debts, he has to pay from his personal property. That is a main disadvantage of sole trading business. Enjoying entire profit. Here, the owner is a single person. The earned profit he no need to share with anyone else. It induces him to work hard for the improvement and expansion of his business. Absence of government regulations. Sole proprietorship concern is free from government regulations. No legal formalities to start the business. So, no legal formalities to start the business. No separate entity. The sole trader and the business are one and the same. So, sole trading business comes to an end with death or disability or insolvency of the sole trader. Maintenance of secrecy. The maintenance of secrecy is very important for the success of business. Sole trader manages all the affairs of the business. So, the secrecy can be maintained very easily in sole proprietorship. Advantages and disadvantages of sole proprietorship. The first advantage is easy formation. No legal formalities to start the sole trading business. So, with his own capital amount, he can start the business. He no need to get the permission from anybody else. Incentive to work hard. In the characteristics of sole trading concern, we have seen enjoying the entire profit. Here, the entire earned profit will be utilized by the single person, that is the owner. There is a direct relationship between effort and reward. The profit of a business goes to the sole trader. Nobody can claim a share in the profit. It motivates him to work hard to expand his business activities a lot. Then, small capital. A sole proprietor can start the business with small capital. It is an important as well as specific advantage of sole proprietorship. Anyone can start the business with small capital amount. Credit standing. Here, the liability of the sole trader is unlimited. Here, the owner's private properties are held liable for his satisfying business debts. So, he can get more financial assistance from others. Personal contact with customers. Sole trader has direct communication with the customers. So, he knows very well about the customer's taste and preferences. According to that, he can supply goods and services to the customers. It can cultivate personal relationship with the customers. The next one, flexibility. Based on the market conditions, changing trends, sole trader can adapt and adjust himself to change the requirement of his business, because sole trader is the sole owner of his business. The next we are going to see disadvantage of sole proprietorship. Limited capital. Here, the capital contribution is done by a single person. So, the size of the firm remains small. With limited capital amount, we can start the business also with small size only. Then limited managerial skill. The managing skills of sole trader is limited because a person may not be an expert in each and every field of business, such as purchasing, selling, accounting, etc. Unlimited liability. Unlimited liability reduces the owner's enthusiasm and introducing new ideas in business, because the creditors have the right to recover their dues from the personal property of the proprietor in case the business assets are not enough to pay their debts. Lack of specialization. The sole trader has to undertake all the works in the business: buying, selling, accounting, advertising, etc. It will be difficult to avail the service of experts in the business because of small resources. Hasty decisions. The sole trader takes all decisions in the business without any assistance. This may lead wrong decisions also. The hasty decisions may result in loss and affect the sole trader business also. Recapitulation. Business organization. In this chapter, we have learned what is business organization and forms of business organization. There are two types of business organization. Then what is sole proprietorship? What are the characteristics and advantage and disadvantage of sole proprietorship? Thank you.